Hi! So ATP is needed for all muscle contractions in the body, and ATP is derived from either creatine phosphate or is synthesized through glucose. So creatine phosphate is kind of the primary user that your body wants to derive it for ATP from. However, it doesn't pump out nearly enough ATP for long sustained periods of time as synthesizing ATP from glucose does. So when you're working out really hard, your body relies more on the ATP that's synthesized from glucose. So when you synthesize ATP from glucose, it goes from glycolysis usually to the citric acid cycle and then to the electron chain. So it goes from anaerobically in the cytoplasm to aerobically in the mitochondria. And the oxygen that's needed for that cellular respiration aerobically is carried through the blood. But when you're working out really, really hard, your muscles are put under a ton of stress, and that oxygen can't be dispersed and supplied fast enough through the body. So instead of the ATP being synthesized aerobically, it shifts to being synthesized anaerobically without any oxygen because your muscles can't get enough fast enough. And when glucose is synthesized anaerobically, instead of going through the citric acid cycle and then the electron chain, it creates pyruvate acid, which then creates a lactic acid. And in the muscles, lactic acid is considered to be the main culprit of muscle fatigue. So in swimming, I'm a college swimmer. After swim meets and working out really hard, we're always very concerned about lactic acid buildup in the muscles, which is why we warm down. You stretch after a race or after practice to help relieve some of that lactic acid buildup in your muscles. So that is one reason why your muscles fatigue. That's considered the main reason, because your metabolism in the body shifts from aerobic to anaerobic, and the lactic acid just accumulates and builds up, and then it kind of gets really stuck there. And then your muscles get so tense that they can't perform at the rate that you want them to. However, one suggestion I would say for this person who has been jumped into this super intense workout regimen and wants to quit, your body does alter its metabolism the more you work out. So I would recommend to either start at a slower caliber, so start at a lower level of working out and move up from there, or just stick it out, because your muscles, your metabolic capacity changes with exercise. Sorry, I have that written down. I think it's really important to say. So when you work out at a super high intensity, your body relies on glycolysis to synthesize ATP, like I said, anaerobically. And so once you do that for a consistent period of time, your body's gonna notice the trend and work with you so that you can perform better. So that's why, in all sports you practice, your body creates more glycolytic enzymes so that it can function and store more glucose and work better. So I would say stick it out and work really hard, or start at a lower caliber and build it from there, but your body will adapt.